Breaking news. Your 2025 vacation might be in danger. Maybe not life-threatening danger, but if you don't know about these new travel rules, you could end up stuck at the airport, crying into your $17 airport sandwich. From surprising new travel bans to wild passenger fails that will make you question humanity, this is everything Americans need to know before booking their next trip. Hey fellow travelers, welcome back to Honest Trip, your go-to source for travel tips, hacks and occasional travel disasters. If you are all about exploring new places, laughing at ridiculous travel stories and staying ahead of travel changes, hit that subscribe button and let's dive into it. First up, let's talk about how the US is about to host some massive events like 2026 World Cup, Los Angeles, and the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. Sounds fun, right? Well, there is just one problem. Experts say our travel infrastructure is not ready. So what's happening? Major events incoming. The US is set to host the 2026 World Cup and 2028 Olympics, and also celebrate 250th anniversary all a few years. Infrastructure concerns, right? So potential visa delays, overcrowded airports, and security systems that were last updated maybe in the 90s. Imagine thousands of soccer fans stuck in TSA lines waiting for so long that they miss the entire game. Or even worse, trying to book a flight to Los Angeles and realizing that Spirit Airlines middle seat costs $2,000. The future looks chaotic, I would say. Alright, let's take a break from the doom and gloom and talk about travel fails that are so outrageous they truly belong in a comedy sketch. The Frontier Airlines window smasher. So what happened? In February 2025, a man on a Frontier Airlines flight to Houston had to be restrained after kicking seats and hitting windows. He managed to break the interior pane of window, injuring his hand and leaving black streaks in cabin. Fellow passengers restrained him with zip ties and shoelaces. Despite the chaos, the flight continued to Houston without an emergency landing, which is good. The Ryanair UN diplomat. What happened? In January 2025, a passenger on a Ryanair flight from Lanzarote to Galicia caused a scene by demanding a different seat and refusing to show his boarding pass. He escalated the situation by claiming to be a United Nations diplomat. Law enforcement removed him from the flight, and he likely didn't earn any frequent flyer miles that day. These stories are a good reminder that while travel is full of surprises, some are best avoided. Stay alert and maybe don't trust airplane sushi. Now, here's some news that might make you a tiny bit better about potential travel chaos. Airlines are now required to automatically refund you for certain flight issues. What's happening? Automatic refunds implemented. As of October 28 of 2024, the Department of Transportation mandates that airlines automatically issue refunds if your flight is cancelled or significantly changed, and you choose not to accept the new itinerary. So what qualifies as a significant change? Delays for more than 3 hours for domestic flights and more than 6 hours for international. Route alterations. Changes to your departure or arrival airport. Never happened to me. Class downgrades. Being bumped down from first class to economy, for example. So if your flight gets delayed and you decide, nope, not today, the airline has to refund your money without you even asking. Finally, some justice in the world, right? Okay, heads up, jet setters. The TSA has rolled out new carry-on rules for 2025. And trust me, you don't want to be that person holding up the security line. What's new? 1 quarter-sized bag limit. Each traveler is now allowed only 1 quarter-sized bag for liquids. If you've got more lotions and potions, they will have to go to your checked baggage. Hand sanitizer restrictions. Remember when we could carry a giant bottle of sanitizers? Not anymore. It is back to 3.5-ounce rule, and it must fit inside your single quarter-sized bag. What's happening? So before you pack your entire skincare routine into your carry-on, make sure it fits guidelines. Otherwise, you might have to say goodbye to that pricey moisturizer at security. And just when you thought carry-on restrictions couldn't get any worse, Airlines said, hold my boarding pass. What's changing? New carry-on size limits. Some airlines are shrinking the allowed size for carry-ons. While the standard used to be 22 by 14 by 9 inches, some carriers are now enforcing 20 by 13 by 8 inches, meaning your current suitcase might not fit, and weight limits incoming. Airlines that never cared about carry-on weight before, looking at you, domestic US airlines, are starting to enforce limits, with some routes capping bags at 15 pounds. What is 15 pounds even? It's like nothing. So if you are the type to pack everything but the kitchen sink into your personal item, you might want to rethink your packing strategy. Airlines are cracking down, and suddenly that free carry-on might cost you extra at the gate. How to avoid extra fees? Check your airline's updated policies before you pack. Not all carriers have the same rules. Invest in a lightweight suitcase. Seriously, some bags weigh 10 pounds empty. So double check your bag. And wear your heaviest clothes. Yes, that means that you may have to board the plane looking like a Michelin man. Moral of the story? Pack light, read the fine print, and prepare for battle at the boarding gate. Travel in 2025 is shaping to be interesting. Some of these changes are great, hello automatic refunds, while others feel like airlines are just making up new rules for fun. So, what do you see? Are these new rules making travel better or just more annoying? Drop a comment below, I'm really curious to know. And if you want to stay ahead of travel chaos, avoid expensive mistakes, and maybe laugh a little along the way, hit the subscribe button and join the Honest Trip crew. Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next adventure.